John Wick 4 ended with Wick lying on the steps of Sacre Coeur, looking like a man who finally found peace or finally died. Lionsgate has not clarified which one it actually was. Now that Jake Gyllenhaal is being connected to John Wick 5 alongside Keanu Reeves, the real question is not whether he is joining. It is what kind of role would actually make sense in a story that already killed its hero once. Here is what we actually know. Keanu Reeves is confirmed to return. Chad Stahelski is confirmed to direct. And Stahelski himself has said the fifth film will be really different from what came before. That phrase matters. It suggests the team is not simply writing another high-table villain into the mix. Gylenhaal at this stage is only reported as being in talks, and there is no confirmation yet about whether he plays an ally or an antagonist. Every previous John Wick sequel followed a similar formula. A new assassin or crime boss shows up to hunt Wick because of the rules of the underworld he lives in, but Chapter 4 spent its entire runtime trying to free Wick from those exact rules. If Stahelski truly wants Chapter 5 to feel different, my theory is that Gylenhaal will not be another rule enforcer from the high table. Instead, he could represent something personal from Wick's past that has nothing to do with assassin politics at all. Of course, there is a simpler explanation. Gylenhaal could just be the next in a long line of stylish antagonists, the same way Bill Skarsgård filled that role last time. Franchises often stick with what works. But if that were the plan, I do not think Stahelski would publicly promise something really different before a single detail was confirmed. My prediction is that Gyllenhaal's character will be tied directly to Wick's identity before he became an assassin, rather than to the criminal organization chasing him. That would explain the away from high table framing and give the fifth film a genuinely new emotional core instead of repeating Chapter 4. If Lionsgate eventually confirms Gylenhaal as another high table enforcer sent to punish Wick for his freedom, this entire theory falls apart immediately. Given how deliberately Stahelski chose his words, I think this rumor is pointing towards something more personal than another assassin hunt. What kind of role do you think would actually make sense for Gylenhaal here?